Got a GT3 RS, GT4 RS. All the 911 Carreras, the GTSs. I love these. I think these are so sleek. And then you got the GT3, more GT3s, GT3 RS. Such pretty Porsches. I love the livery on this car out here. They all sound so good. So my dad is the one who took this spot for me in the driving, just because I wasn't able to do it because I'm a little too young. But he is going to be, I'll show you when they have that blue car that's leading, he is in that white 911. I'll point it out. Actually, he's coming right here. That one right there is the one my dad is in. So he's getting out there, getting after it. So it's super fun to watch. I was able to hop on the simulators that they have over here, had a super fun time on that. So hopefully I'll get a few more clips of some fun driving spots around here, see if he can get up on the skid pad or anything and stuff. But this will go throughout the whole weekend, so I'll just roll into some more clips. Caught it pretty quick. The little skid pad's supposed to send you to the side, so. Look at this GTS right here. Super clean. Love to see it. Everyone's having a good time on the skid pad. Let's even catch someone doing something wild. Let's see if this Cayman will. Woo! Okay, there we go. Nice little spin out. Freaking sweet. Oh, kicking it out a little bit too, I see. Such a cool place to be around all these Porsches. See what the GT3 will do here. Back it up a little bit for you. Oh, he controlled it real well. Nice and easy. That livery looks so good though, I tell you what, look at that. Such a cool livery to have. And you got the turbo, Taycan, and the base 911s. Oh, here comes my dad again. Oh, this time he didn't, he like jumped it. Looks good in the 911 though. That's cool. What a cool place. We got, there's that turbo. They're all coming through. Super fun to watch. Oh, spun out real good there. Super fun to watch everyone out here learning how to drive and handle cars. I think that's something that's very important, especially when you're looking to buying a car like these, is being able to learn how to control them. I think is a very important piece. Oh, they controlled it there. It's good. This is like where it's like a full-on drift pad. Like they'll go crazy over here. Let's see. Or stopped. Let's go back to the GT3 doing something here. See if they'll spin out. He caught it. Did a good job catching it too. Alright, let's see what they'll do here. Sheesh. clean slides. Let's see what the electric slide will do. My dad seemed to have spun out. That's funny. Electric slide. Nope, electric understeer, even better. Oh, there we go. Now they're starting to get it. There we go. Oh, they're fishtailing it a little bit. He spun out. Now headed over to the Petersen Auto Museum here in Beverly Hills, California. We're also going to go take a look, do some car spotting around here as well. Porsche went really well, really fun. Dad, what did you think of driving?
I lost all my hair.
It's all gone.
Blew it off.
But once we get to a better stopping point tonight, we'll kind of sit down and talk about it a little bit, talk about the experience and how it was, and you know, if we'd recommend it for you guys to go and try it out here in Los Angeles, California. Go try the driving experience, because honestly, me watching, I had a ton of fun. They were super nice, had a great time there. But let's go inside of the Petersen Auto Museum, and let's go check out and see what cars they got inside there. All right, so we've made it inside here into the Petersen Auto Museum. I kind of have to talk a little quieter, obviously just because we're in a museum, but we've got a few of we're starting into the super hypercar class of cars over through here. And looking at some of these are absolutely amazing. This is my favorite by far. CLK GTR Roadster. Absolutely love this car. It's gorgeous. One thing that I find very interesting about these cars too is they have like paddle shifters, but it's also got a like clutch pedal, so you have to kick the clutch in to then be able to get it to shift using the paddles. But I think it's a very, very cool. Is early into that paddle shifter and eventually that dual clutch transmission setup, which I think is very interesting with these cars. We got Chrysler, shouldn't have created this. This is the Chrysler Me 412, and it's a V12 Chrysler. It was made back, I think it was like a concept back in 2004. And I remember seeing this in like a couple of those kids' books that I had. And it's really cool to be able to see this car in person. I think it's probably one of the wildest cars I've ever seen in my life. I mean, just look at that thing. It's freaking insane. But, I mean, we come around front, and I'll let you guys come and read some of these here if you want to pause them. But this has a Mercedes V12 in it. Put that right there for you. Super crazy car. I mean, it's absolutely absurd the way that it was designed and everything. We'll come up here to these others as well. But just the era, the difference, you know, I think all of these have Mercedes engines in them, and just the way that they are able to evolve in each different car is super, super cool. You know, with this one being the one to take flight in Le Mans. And then over here into this Chrysler, when the time in which they were partnered with Mercedes as well, it was a very, very interesting time period for cars. And so very cool to see that, you know, these Mercedes V12s get used pretty well and get put into some really cool cars. Made it into the Ken Block exhibit, obviously, because, you know, we know who the Unicorn is. I mean, this thing, I've never seen this car in person. This is the first time. And I mean, the turbo's coming out of the hood, and it being an all-wheel drive, 1,400 horsepower, as lightweight as this car is, I can't even just imagine the amount of power and just like the sheer force that this car emits. I mean, also the fact that, I mean, look how wide that is. That's just absurd. But it's cool to be able to finally see this car after all of its popularity over the years on social media and stuff, and getting to get up close and look at it and see all of the little details of this car is super, super cool, and being able to see, we'll kind of walk through some of the other cars as well. But I don't know, I think this one out of all of them is the highlight of all of the cars. It's the one that made him famous. It's the one that really set his mark and made the Gymkhana series really what it is today. And because of that car, I mean, it was in Forza and it was all over the internet and all over the world. And so it was really cool to be able to get to see that car and to understand Ken Block's history and the way that he was able to impact this world. We got his RS200 right here. Super, super pretty car. I think these are super fun. I wish we got these in the States, like actually legally, and, you know, not just like, oh, they're a European car we import. But super cool little rally car. It's fun that he did a lot of stuff with all the rally cars, and love his Subaru. And we got the Focus over here and his hill climb Porsche. So a lot of really, really amazing cars. Got his truck over here. I'll kind of walk up and take a little bit of some B-roll for you, but super, super cool cars to be able to come and see. And got all of his suits over here. But what an icon, honestly, and a great way to remember him by putting him here in the Petersen Auto Museum. Come down to the back to the bottom floor, and we got a bunch of cars over here, and I think everyone's looking over to the left of the screen. Got the Jag Sport, but that's what we want to see. The original 1996 Koenigsegg CC. What an amazing car. Very first Koenigsegg to be released. And you can obviously tell that, I mean, even the shape has retained its own size up to today. It's just amazing. The same basic shape of Koenigseggs has always stayed pretty similar to this all the way back from the 90s. And always using a big old V8 to make sure that this thing is propelled to a crazy amount of speed. This one has a 4.2 liter Audi sourced V8, which, you know, if you know me, I like my Audis and I like my Audi V8s, so it's pretty sweet overall. We got the little K car over here with the crazy gull wing doors. And we'll walk up front and get a couple more, but let's go check that out real quick. So this is the new Gordon Murdy S1 LM, which is basically a resto mod version of the McLaren F1 GTR, and I mean, it is just absurd. It obviously retains a very similar shape to the McLaren F1, but you can tell with those taillights to even start, just an insane look to the car. We can come around through here. It still retains that same three-seater design, as well as we come up here to the front. Wow. Just an absolutely beautiful car. I think it really does look like I guess you could say a resto mod version of the McLaren F1. Has a much, more modernized look to it, but still retains that similar shape and style. I think it's really cool how the mirrors, look how high up they are attached on each side. That full roof scoop, which I assume is functional. And you can see the mechanicalization inside there. Super cool car. Having a naturally aspirated Cosworth V12. Beautiful car. So cool to be able to see them starting to redo some of these cars now that we're coming up on 35 years old for some of them, and what an absolute beauty.
Yeah, I mean, that's just gorgeous.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Alright, we went to Lamborghini Beverly Hills and we're here with the new Temerario. And they just let me sit in it, and wow. It's much more comfortable, I'd say, than a Huracan. And on top of that, I mean, there's so much more room inside, but it's such an incredible looking car. It's got pieces from the Revuelto as well as the Gallardo and the Huracan. I mean, it's just an amazing car. I mean, you can see the vents right through there from the headlight that come down, but wow, what a beautiful car. And it's cool to think that this is going to be the Huracan replacement. This one being obviously the old higher spec. This is an Aventador Ultimate, but wow, this thing, we have to watch out for this thing. It's going to be amazing to see. Stumbled ourselves into a McLaren of Beverly Hills, and we got an Elva here, a Speedtail, and then we kind of pan over and we have a Chiron 300 Super Sport, and it is exposed carbon, exposed black carbon fiber with the blue. I love this spec of car. It is beautiful with the elephant in there. Just amazing. I've never seen a Chiron Super Sport before, so. Then we got this Alfa Romeo Restom. I don't know what this car is, genuinely. I wish I did. I think I've seen it on Instagram before, but it's a gorgeous car. But I mean, just look at that thing. I was telling my dad earlier, as we're car spotting out in Beverly Hills, it's like we haven't even seen a Bugatti or anything yet. And then we end up coming over here to find this thing. Just chilling here. And this as well. But that Speedtail looking real pretty as well. A bunch of beautiful, beautiful cars. So we're an amazing place, amazing shot. So, but anyways, we'll head back to the hotel, kind of talk a little bit about today and our head back and talk a little bit more about our experience at Porsche yesterday, and we'll cut over to that right now.